is that global markets are staging a comeback. And you've got the GIFT Nifty as well, which is indicating a solid recovery in place for us. So let's try and understand what the trade setup is looking like for this Tuesday after that manic Monday that played out. CA Rudramurthy, Kunal Bothra, both of them join in on the show right now. Kunal, hi, morning. Let me come to you first. Seems like yesterday's damage is going to get undone. Look at the GIFT Nifty. It's already up 200 points.
I think a major part of the damage could get undone. It may not be an entire recovery for the index, but I think even a small kind of a fight back in this kind of a market environment would be considered to be a lot more positive. And I think our markets have been very resilient. Whether you look at this as a YTD performance, whether you look at it as yesterday's intraday performance as well from 24,300, where we gapped down towards 23,890, 900 levels we tested, and to try and come back and close about 24,000 mark was itself a very strong comeback from the indices. Now there are two set of interesting data points which are panning out, and we need to see whether the data point reverses over the next couple of days. One of them is quite clearly that there has been long unwinding for the index futures, even though it's for the Nifty futures, even though it's very minute, just 4 lakh odd contracts a couple of days back, and then 5 lakh yesterday. And on the Bank Nifty, there's been built up of short positions over the last 2 days. For example, yesterday the OI jumped by almost 13.5%. So, on bounce backs, we need to see that whether this trend reverses, whether you see long formation yet again on the Nifty as well as covering up of short positions. If that happens, then we could be looking at a more formidable bottom on the indices. As of now, we'll play it like a bounce for the index and expecting 24,200 to 350 as a near-term target range for the index.
Okay, that's the level that you're watching out for. Rudra, what about you? Where is it that you would expect, support and resistance levels on the index today?
See, for me, yesterday Nifty broke even that budget low, which was at around 24,050, and we made a move towards 23,900, which was not good. So many events post budget too, we held the budget lows of around 24,050. But today is a very crucial day because I want to see whether this 200-point gap up, what we are seeing, does it sustain even till the close or not? If we are able to sustain this 200-point gap up and we close above the levels where we open today, then I will say yes, okay, yesterday's move has been already done and dusted and we can look at buying the market. But however, I will definitely put market to test today, and also we have to see how tomorrow and day after, where we have the Bank Nifty and Nifty expiries on the weekly basis, how will that pan out? So for me, this is market yet to be tested on that gap of what it is maintaining today, and clearly on the levels. For me, Nifty has support at around now 23,950 to 24,000 zone, which it has to hold today. And I have to see the resistance of around 24,450 taken off. So for me to confirm that yes, this market has ended the fall yesterday, it has to at least sustain and close about 24,450, or else I will not be still interested to buy this market. And in terms of Bank Nifty, the support emerges now at around 50,800 and resistance is seen at around 51,500.
Right, okay, let's talk stocks then. Kunal, is it an all-buy list, much unlike yesterday where you did have two sells?
Well, yeah, it's a buy list, but again, focusing on this as more of an intraday play. So two buy calls specifically focused on intraday time frame. The first one is about Tata Motors. The stock, which is one of the key large cap names, which was at the selling brunt yesterday, expecting a bounce back into the stock. So buy with a target of 1,040. Stop loss could be kept at 1,000. And Dixit could be the other stock which would expect the stock to get into a recovery. It's been holding on to its key moving averages on the short as well as on the medium term time frame. So would suggest a buy with 11,330 as a target. Stop loss could be kept at 11,030.
All right, Rudra, let's understand what the strategy is for the day. What is it that you're advising our viewers?
See, for me, HDFC Bank definitely outperformed on Friday last week, and yesterday also it was resilient and comparatively strong. So I'll be buying HDFC Bank, keeping a tight stop loss of 1,375. One can definitely go long on HDFC Bank, looking at targets of 1,450 to come on HDFC Bank. 1650, sorry. In Indus India Bank, again, yesterday I could see resilience and private banks are comparatively stronger. So for me, Indus India Bank is also a buy, looking at initial targets of 1425 and then 1450, and have a stop loss of 1375 for Indus India Bank. So a buy on HDFC and Indus India Bank.
Okay, a buy on IndusInd Bank coming in from Rudra and bunch of stocks from Kunal as well. Let's now understand